recording. Um, Usually go through there. See, I have it saved here. I go office and it takes me exactly to the office. In these things, here it is today. What does it say? RP's exposed. RP's exposed. Yeah. I need to get a VPN because I've been attacked, believe it or not, by hackers. So this is the first one we did, and this is number 2. How do we put the background yellowish? This is what I did. Look at, I went to the, I think it was the design, and then I went design, and right here says background, solid fill, and
Oh,
yeah, the yellowish color
okay.
is right here in the background. And I solid fill, and I picked, I think, I don't know if it was this one of these. One of those like that, because I was looking at the textbook and it's something similar with that what they have on the textbook.
Okay, let me check.
So I think everybody has the 2 slides that we started. The one I like a lot is this one, and the first one, it's just with the picture. You know, we just expanded the picture, made it really big, and then put another picture in the middle, and then wrote the title and type also the name. And I'm looking at the textbook, and it's slightly different because the textbook uses it's called word art, which we have no access to it on these versions of Windows. And the colors they're not white, they're yellowish. But you know, I have a yellow picture on a yellow picture. It wasn't gonna look that good. So you know, you have to adapt it like I did. I did adapt to that thing. All right, so click on slide number 2. Ready to share the next slide. The next slide is similar to this. I was looking at the same one. Let me go to the next page. Yeah, no, it's similar. So it's gonna be whatever the layout on this one. Look at, if I don't know that layout, I can click right here and go to the home tab, and I go layout, and it tells me which one was selected. Title and content, that's what it was. Title and content. All right, so let's do the same one. So I click right here, I go on new slide, title and content. Because we adjust the size of the things, we just kind of like adjusted it. That's how we did it.
Excuse me, teacher. On the slide number 2, you go to design to put that yellow stuff on
You click
the
on
background.
solid
Okay.
colors. And we're gonna do this on this one, Lupita. So if you wait, well, you can see how we're gonna do this one. All right.
Okay. This is number 3.
This is number 3. It's title and content.
Okay. Okay. Let me go back.
So the title is treatment.
Which one do you choose? Sorry.
Title and content. I think it's the second one on the list.
Okay.
So this one we're gonna put call 911 in case you're stung by a bee. I don't know if anybody is allergic. I'm not. I'm not, because I've been stung a few times before.
I had to take my dad to the emergency room one day because he got stung by a bee.
They can kill you if you get a lot of them. They actually won't stop until they keep stinging and stinging until you die. So people die
it's called anaphylactic shock.
Yes. Well, we were in the emergency room. We were the first ones to get in. They're like, he has a reaction. He's swollen. Let's go in there.
Oh, it is a serious situation.
Okay.
You know, you guys remember that guy? Bear something is he's a British guy that's a survivalist. He does all these things. In one of the episodes, he finds a beehive, and he wants to eat, because he's always in the middle of nowhere and eating whatever he finds. Are you seen that episode? He goes and grabs
for kids, yeah.
The beehive, and they get really upset with him, and they had to stop the episode because his face was swelling huge. So you don't mess around with bees,
That's true.
Stinger. And that's another thing. You have to remove the stinger because otherwise, oh. I remember one time I got stung here on my hand and I had to remove it and just took it out. That's the only way to
So painful.
it is.
Let me tell you a story really quick if I can. One day I was here in the evening. It was 4 o'clock. It was the summer. It was the middle of July or August. And I saw just a big, big cloud of a brown cloud. It was just a bunch of bees. They went into my garage and they settled there. So in the middle of the night, we had a whole beehive, like huge.
It went.
It was,
You know,
I'm sorry?
moving that's what they do when they're moving their
The queen?
their
Or no?
location. You know, they're relocating to another place. They go like that. You see them like a cloud. And one time when I was living in where was it? Fred wearing in this apartment. It happened, yeah, right next to our apartment, and I saw them coming, and they're dangerous. When if you get in the way, they kill you. So you need to get out of the way. And
It's
so
millions.
the manager, I go, you know what? There's a beehive right outside our door because we couldn't even get out. So
Yeah.
call her whatever for controlling it, pest control or whatever, and they removed it, but I mean, you don't mess around with that. So I told my family, nobody's coming out. We're gonna wait here. So we waited there for a few hours until they removed it. Yeah, they're dangerous.
It's incredible how they work together. And it just happened within 3 hours. And they made it in the garage because I
They do
had
it
it open.
fast, and all of a sudden they're already located. You know,
Oh,
also
Yeah.
symptoms is not correct, but yeah.
Well,
Also, ants do that. You know, the ants they move like that in groups. Relocate when they're attacked or whatever. So look at what I'm gonna do here. Look at when I click inside the text box, I'm gonna resize my text box like this because I want it about this big only. Because over here we're gonna put a picture. So the same thing with the other text boxes. They're text boxes, remember? So I'm gonna move it right here, align it with the other one. See, I know it's aligned because I see the red line going down right there. So now I resize my two boxes, and I'm ready to put. I can change the background at this point. Look at. If I click anywhere right here and I go to the design and I go background, solid fill, oops, but I don't want that one. I'm gonna use the same color for the other one, which is, I think it was this one, there. Yeah, so it was
design.
it's called the Gold Ascent 4 Lighter 80%.
Ah,
So that's the background that we use. You can actually use a picture from a file, but you have to have it saved in your computer. What we did on this one, on number one, we just basically copy and pasted it. But it's better if we do it from here. But the picture has to be saved on your computer. I didn't want to.
oh, yes.
It will be you might lose it or something, and it's just gonna be chaotic. So I said just copy and paste it. All right. So the next thing we're gonna insert a picture of a bee, and this is well, before that, we have to use the same colors that we use here. But for this, an easy way, look at class, to copy the same color as if I highlight it and I go to Format Painter, see the little brush right here? And then I go to the next one and then highlight this, look at it. See, there, see? It's a little tricky to do, but it works. Let me do it. So I go to Prevention, I'm gonna highlight it.
Okay.
Then I click on the little brush, it's called the Format Painter, or it's right here too. I click on it, and my mouse turns into like a little brush. So whatever I paint is gonna turn that color. So I switch to the slide number 3, and I go and click inside that treatment, and then I have to do it immediately. Otherwise, it doesn't do it. So as soon as you click, you hold down the mouse button and then drag it to cover. It's a little tricky,
I
but
did it.
you can do it. Good. If you cannot do it, it's fine. Just change it. So again, you highlight it right here. You go Format Painter. You go to 3, and you click on it. Hold down the mouse button, and then highlight it, and then it changes.
No,
If you're copying the format, that's what's called Format Painter, because it paints whatever format you have on another one, and it brings it to this. It's a little tricky, as I said. If you can do it, do not worry. Just go and change it. The color is actually what was it? This green, the light green, I think it was. Yeah,
Mr.
light
Vas-
green.
Excuse me, Mr. Vasquez?
Yes.
When I'm in home right now and my letter with the A with the underline, it's pale. I can't click on it.
This
Like
one.
yours is right now. Yeah. See how it's all dark so you can click on it up on top?
But you have to highlight it first.
Contest?
You have to highlight it in order to be
Oh, I see. Okay.
to be available. Okay.
Thank you.
which green was it? Oh, the green on, okay. Thank you.
The light green is the one we use. I said if you can do it, just go and change the color for light green. It makes it easy.
I had to do it the old way. Could you just show me one more time how you did it when you went to home? You highlighted it and then you went to home and then you went to layout. Is that what you said?
Yeah. Yeah, let me show you again. So I go, I'm copying the format. So the format from this slide number 2 is the one I want to do. So I want this color. So I highlight them right here.
Okay.
Go to the Format Painter on the Home tab, Format Painter.
Okay.
And then immediately I click on the slide where I want to change.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that. Thank you.
Slide 3, and then right here I click on it, hold it down. So you have to go into the text box and then drag.
So there's 2 ways to do. Okay, got it. Thank you.
There's many ways to do this thing. See, look at that. So here's another way. I copy the format, and I can just click on the word. See?
My whole box treatment is green, but treatment is black. I don't know what I did.
Do whatever you did, because once you look at it, I have no more undos.
Does swelling have to be in green?
No. I just put it to show you.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So now we're ready to insert the image, and it's an image of a bee on a flower, also kind of like the first one, but this one, I guess it's meant to be more aggressive, I guess, because it's a time where it will attack. So we'll go to pictures, and from being pictures,
A nice peaceful bee.
aggressive bee. I don't know. Bee.
Aggressive bee?
Oh, this thing,
Let's
we're gonna get people who got stung by the bee. Let's see what we get. Oh, something. I don't know. Look at that. Oh my God. You see that? Oh.
Ooh, there's a lot.
I don't know. Just find one that you think. Don't put this thing if you don't want to. Just put bee. Be more bees. Anybody remembers the bee movie? Yeah.
Killer bees,
No, it was a called Bee.
swarm.
No. It's called the Bee movie.
Oh,
It's an animated movie.
Uh-huh.
It's a cartoon, right?
Yeah.
It was a
Yes.
cartoon, yeah, with what's his name? The guy from a show.
Seinfeld.
Yeah, Seinfeld was the voice of that guy.
You know, there's a really good one when you went to bee sting of a hand that's got a whole bunch of stings on it. But I like
know.
it because it looks like special effects. It looks really cool.
For you,
Yeah, the more gory, the better.
oh my God. Are you a fan of the what is it called? The Living Dead, you know, those movies about zombies.
Yeah, let's just say I went to my friend's house and she had surgery and I took pictures of all of her incisions and all of her swelling so I could show my students how to replicate everything. So that's where I'm at.
I imagine that'd be. something they want to do.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I guess this thing will be more showing that the little
That
thing.
hand is so cool.
This one?
No, keep going down. Guy with his hand. There, right there.
Oh my God. But we don't see that bee. I want to see the bee.
Oh. Then why don't we put in bees stinging a neck or a hand or something like that?
If you look on the textbook, it doesn't show really aggressive. But it looks aggressive. There's another
We want to see action and
one.
pain.
Some action in them. Oh, actually, our picture looks something like this. Look at some type of
Oh,
flower. If you notice, let's see how this one looks. Yeah, this one. So this one. Try to make it a little bigger here. See how? See, this thing doesn't have the black ratio, so it just goes like that everywhere you.
Teacher, I found that right bee that was on the book.
Yeah, no, it looks something like this. You know, that's not necessarily
Let
the.
me see how I type bee on a white flower, and you can find it there.
Yeah, no, I know. This one I like it because it's similar to it. It doesn't have to be the same, Lupita. It could be, you know, something.
Okay.
You
I'm
found,
sorry.
or the other one, it was nice, so but this one is fine. I'm looking at it, and it looks like on a white flower. So
There's a lot pretty ones.
yeah, there's a lot of them. This one we just
Eh.
have to add. Look at once you get your picture, resize it. I just kind of like eyeball the size. So if I go right here, it has to match right there. See that? Right on the center of that. That's what they want, and it's a little bigger, I think so. Not this big, I think it is. Right there, it's in the center, the middle, right there. And see the two lines, the two red lines? As I'm moving it very slowly, it showed me that that's where we want it. The size I made it size 641 by 4.80. 6.40 by 4.80 kind of thing is the size. Let me make it even so it's not.
At 6 point what? I'm so sorry.
6.40 my size and 4.80 for the height. But it depends on how the picture looks, you know, just kind of like find a picture that will match that kind of like that look. And for the style, they want this solid style. Oh no, it's rounded on the corner, so it's has a border, but it's rounded. This one right here. The border is a little.
Oh yeah, forgot where that is. Where are those pictures again? The frames?
They're on the picture.
Oh,
Pictures.
that's right. Under
Don't
picture.
forget to activate it so it shows. Okay, is this one? There it is. It took a while. Look, that's the one that it has. This one has a reflection exactly like the one it shows on the textbook. So the one we're looking for this image is called it's the one at the bottom of the first row or the first column, reflected bevel black. That's the one we want.
Okay, do it again one more time.
Right here, you just get it and click it, and it will automatically apply the style.
No, but I can't. All of a sudden, are you on which ribbon are you on? Because I don't have that.
Don't forget that you have to click on the picture to activate the picture, and then click on where.
No, I know that, but.
So we click right here.
Where to go to transition?
Oh, transition.
We're not there yet, Lupita. We're on pictures.
Yes. Oh, on the pictures?
Click on the picture and then click where it says picture on the word picture, and it takes you to the picture tools.
Oh, okay. And which one? We're gonna
see the style there, and then you pick the style that I'm pointing at.
I can see it. It's too small. Oh, that one on the bottom.
It's the very first column, and it's the last one on the bottom of the column.
Okay, I got it.
Mr. Vasquez.
Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Mhm.
And it will
Alyssa,
turn
I
around.
don't have it. I lost it. I don't know what happened. Something happened on my home.
It will take a while, when I click and it didn't do it automatically. It took a while to do it. If your internet is slow, it will take a while to add the border and to make changes. Just don't get desperate, it will happen. You just have to be patient. Because I'm very impatient when I'm waiting on the computer. But I've noticed that Word, that Microsoft Office does that. Because it doesn't happen on Google when I'm doing that Google assignments up for my morning classes. It does. I never have these problems that waiting for. I think it's Microsoft really slow.
Wow, it sure is. I don't have it.
Mr. Vasquez,
It's gonna
I
be a
have
while.
I have a problem with the line number 1.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to move the this thing, but I keep moving the picture.
You know why? Because let me show you why. Because this picture, we didn't really put it the correct way. We just kind of like pasted it and like that. You have to like see when I notice how my mouse turns into the four headed arrows. That means that if I click right here, look at, I'm gonna end up moving this thing. So I'm gonna do. So you have to go exactly where the picture is. Click on the picture and then move it.
But I want to move these things.
Or the letters.
Yes.
Let me show you. So you click on the text first, and then once you see the little box, because it's a text box, you have to go to one of the borders of the text box right here. See that point, and then I can move it around. Look at.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
So let me undo and then put it in place. All right, so there it is. Yeah, don't forget when you're trying to put something, you can move it slowly so you can see the lines. Like, see right there, it's showing me the lines. If I move right here, showing me right in the middle. Look, and right here is right at the thing. So it's showing me all the distance from everything and right on the center, right there. And then I let it go. Yeah, the next slide, we're gonna actually put the picture. We're gonna save it to the computer and then put it, because that's how they want it. They don't want it this way, the way I did it, but I didn't want to make it too complicated.
Mr. Vasquez,
Yes.
on slide 1 where it says student's name, I can't put my name down there. I can't click to put it down there.
And do you see the text box or you don't see the text box?
I don't see the text box.
Okay, so it might not be there. So what you need to do is actually, if it's not there, if you don't see it, let me see. But because if I delete my name, look at, I'm gonna delete this and see what happens. When I click away from it, no, it should be there. You should
Yeah.
something that says click to add subtitle. And you
I
Oh,
lost mine too.
You know what? I went underneath the slide and it came up.
okay. So
I guess I have to click it. I have to do it underneath and then bring it up.
I guess you know what? Because there's another way that we can get it. If I go to, used to be on the home tab, but I don't see it. It's called for selecting. Sorry. No, see, this version doesn't have it. Oh yeah, home. Let me see. No, see, it doesn't have it. There's a free feature that shows you all the different things that you can select, but this one doesn't have it. I don't see the select button. We don't have select button on this feature. So. Yeah, on the regular PowerPoint, it has a select button where you can find the stuff, that is hidden somehow. Yeah, no, we don't have that. We don't have the select button. I'm looking for it, but no, I don't see it. All right, so we got the slide 1, 2, and 3, okay. Anybody needs more time? Look at the designer. Oh, wow. Designer is getting down with different designs. And they're all available because it's another month. So
Can we use the designers we'd like?
no, because remember then you guys have to install stuff and it might not work. This is I'm doing it the way that textbook shows. Okay.
Hey, Mr. Vasquez, see how do you pull the frame out of picture?
The what picture?
The
frame.
the frame out of the B picture on the third slide, the black frame.
Is this
Yeah.
right?
How did I get that? I can't find it on my computer.
Neither can I.
Okay, look at class. You have to click on the picture first
I
to,
don't have that.
to select.
I don't have,
What do you mean? You don't have this picture at all?
no, I don't have the section that it says picture. How did I pull it out?
No, click on the picture first.
Okay.
This, look at this word right here that you see with this picture. It doesn't show unless I click on the picture. It's
I
called.
found it.
So when I click it, then it shows it.
And what's the title of the frame?
Let's see.
What's the title?
Mine says pages unresponsive.
Yeah, it says your internet.
Oh, okay. It's just my.
Refresh it or just wait.
It says wait or exit.
I'll say wait a little bit.
I'll wait. Okay, thank you.
It doesn't happen and within a minute, then refresh it.
That means the arrows, right?
Yeah, that round arrow to refresh the page. The shortcut to refresh the page is F5, function 5, but you know, I don't know if it will work here. All right.
Big deal.
Okay, let's continue. Look at first, the slide number 5. They want a completely blank slide. So I'm gonna go to the home tab. I'm gonna go new slide, and we want this one, the blank. So this one, it doesn't have nothing on it, blank slide. So the blank one for slide number 4. See, that's how it needs to be.
Well, I'm frozen. I can't do anything.
Now refresh it. Yeah, refresh.
Where show me on yours where refresh is?
It's this little arrow here. It depends on the browser, because browsers have different things. You know, I'm using Microsoft Edge. So on Google, it's also same next to it.
Sorry, I can't find that. I can't find that mute on there. The screen's too big.
All right, so this one, look at this. What we're gonna do was we need a picture for this, and it's a picture of 2 people walking on a trail, and it's
Bless you.
I'm sorry.
2 backpackers walking on a trail. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna see what it says the name of the picture. I don't think it's the name of the picture, so we won't know what picture is that. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go in. We're not gonna insert the picture. We have to download the picture. Okay, so it's gonna be different. Look at how we're gonna do this. Let me close this thing here. We have to open another tab and go to Google Images. Okay, for this tab. So
Do we just exit without saving?
no, I didn't exit it. I added a new tab. This
How do you do that?
This class right here is to add another tab on the browser. See my bee sting slide is right here. I just open it. That's like a
A
little,
new tab on the search, right?
and then we're gonna put for the search. We're looking for it looks like 2
Everything?
people walking on a trail. So
Where did you get the new tab? I can't find it.
on what browser are you using? Chrome.
I don't know. I'm using, I went on Microsoft. To
No.
PowerPoint.
Microsoft is the website. Look at class. Look at my screen right now. Let me show you here. See, there's a little plus sign right here.
Where is that? Oh,
I'm pointing at it.
oh,
Right.
yes.
You click on that, it gives you a new tab.
Okay.
Old tab is right here. Don't close the tabs. The new tab is right here. So we're gonna put, I think it's looks like two people, or couple, it's a couple. Couple walking on a trail, That's what it is. They're just like backpacking on the trail. I'm gonna go to where it says, look at, I'm gonna switch to images. Hey, what happened here? Mine just went to
I
Yahoo.
found the picture.
You, what do you put? The same thing?
Two people walking on the trail, the same you tell us.
All right, so let
I
me go.
typed that and I found the same picture.
All right, so that's the one we need. For this one, we can have the same one. Two people or a couple?
No, two people. That's what I typed. Two
Walk.
people walking on the trail.
Walking in a trail.
Teacher, and thank you for teaching us. That's why I learned a lot, because the way you teach us. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Is this oh yeah, this is the picture class. Yeah, two people walking in the trail. That's how she put it, and it came out. Is this picture right here? The one that textbook shows is this one right here. Look at this right here. Okay. It says U.S. Army Garrison Hawaii. This the name of the picture. Okay, but that's the picture the textbook is showing. But any of these pictures walking on the trail will be good. Okay, if you can find this one. But this is exactly the one the textbook shows. Look at. So you're using Google and make sure you're using Google Images. Okay, don't use Bing or Yahoo or any other Google Images. I mean any other images, because I'm gonna show you how do you save them.
Excuse me. What? Mine's finally working again. It refreshed. Which slide did you use? Title and content?
No,
Because,
blank.
oh, thank you. Okay.
Blank. Yeah, this one doesn't have anything. Okay.
And because I was lost, then you go to Google. I'm sorry to just delay the
I
class.
go to Google Images and find an image for I don't think I show you guys how to reach out or how to find Google Images. When I open a new tab, look at, I went to Google, and right here it says images. You see that?
Yeah.
Right here it says images. I just click on that, and that gives you the Google Images. And that's what gave me this website where I type exactly like the way Lupita typed it. It's two people walk in the trail, walking. I didn't even put the or walking. Okay, Google likes that, understands all that. So two people walking in the trail. And we find this, and this is the picture.
And then
Once you have,
Picture.
look at, this is what you need to do, okay? Once you locate the picture, it doesn't have to be this picture. If you can find this picture, find another picture. There's a bunch of two people walking. Just find any picture will do. Because the whole point is that it's prevention. Here's the picture. Look at what I'm gonna do. Once I find the picture, I click on the picture, and the reason why I click on the picture to select it. So that's how I select the picture. If I click on this one, notice that it comes up right here. So if I click on this, it comes up right here. And it tells me the size, like it's a 739 by 483. It's a small picture, but it's okay. This will work. Look at, once I locate the picture, I'm gonna right click with the mouse button, and I'm gonna go save image as. I don't know if it's the same thing with, see, I'm using a different browser. Let me see if it's the same thing with that Google. So you click on it and right click, save. Yeah, save image as. That's what we're gonna do. Save image as, and then it's gonna open up a little window here because it doesn't know where to save the image. You have to tell it where you want to save the image. See this right here? So start
Can you
hiking.
put it on your desktop if you want?
You can put whatever is easy for you to find, okay? Usually Windows automatically will send it to the pictures. To the pictures folder where you have other pictures. But if it's gonna be confusing for you, put it on the desktop.
Okay.
Put it wherever you can find it, basically, okay?
A document.
If you put it on the desktop, where does it go?
And on the desktop, it's the one that is, look at, if I put it just on the desktop, I'm gonna look at, see, I click on desktop right here, and I'm gonna press save. I'm gonna show you where it's at. Let me minimize this. Minimize this too. See, it's right here. Look at right here. See,
Yeah, that's where I put mine.
it's right here.
Oh, I see.
So if you put it on the desktop, it goes to the desktop,
So
and
you
then
have to click out, right, to find it? No.
I'm gonna show you how to put it into the slide. Right now, first step is finding the picture and saving the picture. So what we just
Mr.
did,
Vasquez, isn't it easier if you copy and paste the picture?
no, because that's what we did for the first one. No, this one is different.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You see the difference right now. But it's a good idea. Copy and paste works really easy. But that's not what we need on this one. What we need on this one is we need to have it saved on the computer and then use it as a background. The other one, we just pasted it, so it was different. You see right now the difference. All right, class, everybody has it?
Which I think.
I'm gonna switch to that to my other tab. These are different tabs, so I'm gonna click on the tab for apply to 1B things. There it is. I'm back on my tab where I can actually
Insert it.
now put the picture as a background. Look at how I'm gonna do this. This is completely different step, okay? I'm gonna go to design. I'm gonna go to background and look at picture from file. I'm gonna use a picture from file. What's the file? The file we just downloaded. The picture we just downloaded.
What happens if it's on your desktop? Will that still desktop? Will it come from there too?
Yeah. So look at what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna click on it, and it's gonna say, it's gonna give me a little box. It has two options: choose file, and the other one says no file chosen. So I need to choose the file. So I'm gonna click on choose file, and see, it gave me my picture. So, but it's not there. It's on the what? On the desktop. And here it is again. So I click on desktop and it showed right there. Go open, and I'm gonna go. It now has it. I'm gonna insert it. There it is.
That's exciting.
And that's how you put it as a background. Now look at when I click on it, I can't click on the picture because it's not pasted on top of it like we did for the first one. It was saved to the computer, and now is the system put it as a background so it cannot be moved. Look at, if I go to the number 1 and I click right here, I can move it around. It doesn't stay. And there's no way to keep it in place. I have, every time I click, I'm gonna be moving it because it's not the right way. I told you because I didn't want to do the saving and all that. Because I think on the first one, that's what they wanted, to copy and paste it only. But on this one, they wanted it as a background. So as a background, it's not movable. The only way to edit it is go to the background and change the picture. Or, see? Notice how I put color instead of the picture? So that's the only way I can do that part. So let me undo it again. There it is, all right? So now that I have that, make sure everybody has that picture. Well, not necessarily the picture I'm showing, but any picture of two people walking. As I show you, there's a bunch of them. Look, you got two people here walking. Okay, there's a bunch of people walking. Like my,
Mr. Vasquez?
yeah.
I'm sorry. So I found the picture on my desktop. Once I locate it on my desktop, what do I do again?
Okay, you don't do nothing with the picture on the desktop. You have to go back to your PowerPoint. And from the PowerPoint, you're gonna go to design. You're gonna go to background, and where it says picture from file.
Oh, I see. All right, let me get back there. Thank you.
Yeah, you have to do it from within the application, within the program, and then bring it in. Where it says choose file, you're gonna choose the file, meaning that's how you need to find it. Because if I find it like right here, class, let me show you. If I find it right here, it doesn't mean anything. I can open it and it will give me a preview, but that's not what we're talking about.
Oh, I see.
It's a background. So I have from within the program to put it as a background. When you put picture File is gonna give you the option to choose the file. So you click on that and then you look for it.
Okay, so I'm back to my slide and then I click on design. Correct?
Correct.
And then I go to
Background.
background. There we go.
And it has the option of a solid
Picture
color,
from file.
picture from file. You click on that and then
Uh-huh.
file.
And then I choose file, which would be desktop.
You click on the desktop and it should show the picture.
Mr. Vasquez,
Yes.
when I hit it and it says choose file or it says no file chosen.
Click
And
on
then and then if I click on choose file, it doesn't do anything.
No, it opens up a little box like the one you see here for me.
But you don't, she doesn't have it in the
No.
file. So I didn't choose the file. I put it in the other place, in the other section, because there
Oh.
wasn't a file. It was just a picture on the desktop.
Nice, I did it. Thank you, Mr. Vasquez.
So again, class, this is what you need to do. You don't do nothing with the file. You just save it and leave it alone. You have to do it from within the PowerPoint. So you return to your PowerPoint, go to slide number 4, and then you're gonna go to design. You're gonna go to background, picture from file, and then now you're ready to choose the file. So you click where it says choose file. It's gonna open up a little window and it doesn't know where you save the file. The computer doesn't know, so you have to tell the computer where you save it. I save mine on the desktop. So on the side, look at right here, I click where it says desktop. And it shows me what I have on my desktop. And one of those things is the picture. See? That's how
My picture's not on it.
Weren't we supposed to transfer it onto a blank?
to a blank slide. Yeah.
I think I transferred it to one where it says click to add title.
Just go to the layout on the home tab and change the layout to blank.
Okay.
Yeah, this one doesn't have a title, but we're gonna use some shapes to create that slide.
Okay, Mr. Vasquez, I have the picture so far. And then what do I do to pull the part where I gonna save it?
Already saved it or you haven't saved it?
I haven't saved it. I have just the picture on the screen.
And Sue, how are we doing? Were you able to find it?
No,
Yeah.
I went back to the pictures to do it again because I don't know, it didn't.
If
go
you already
on.
saved it, look, if you already saved it one time, don't do it again because you're gonna have more than an extra picture. If you already saved it, this is how we save it, George. Find the picture that we need. You right click on the picture. And you're gonna go save image as.
Oh, okay.
Once you do that, it's gonna open up a window because let me tell you why, because the program doesn't know where you wanna save things. So it gives you the option to choose the location where you're gonna save your picture. In this case, we set the desktop for easy. So I click on desktop and that's it. All I have to do now is click save. And it will save to the desktop.
But I don't have a picture on my desk. When I do it, there's no picture on in my box.
Not on your box, on your desktop.
Right, there's no picture.
Then you have to go back and save it this time to the desktop. That means you save it somewhere else. But if you didn't pay attention where you save it, nobody
I thought I hit desktop. I
And
don't know, maybe I'll try OneDrive.
try it again. Make sure you save it again on the desktop.
Okay,
Okay, so I got them on my desktop. It says PowerPoint module 1. Do I click on that or do I click and open?
Go back. That's all you need to do. Just save the picture. You leave the picture alone. What you need to do next is you're gonna go to the PowerPoint, back to the slide.
Uh-huh.
And then you're gonna go to design, background,
Yeah,
then it says picture from file.
yeah.
You're gonna click where it says choose file, and then
Yeah.
you direct where you save the file. Whether
Okay,
you,
So desktop, I'm gonna click on that.
Oh.
You click on that and look at it should show the picture right here. Unless you have a bunch of stuff that you have to scroll up and down. That's why maybe you can't see it, so because you have a bunch of stuff.
It's just letters that it says PowerPoint module 1, so it's saved right there.
Oh, no. You save it inside that or you save it on the desktop. The desktop is just outside, like right here. I have my PowerPoint modules, but I didn't put it inside that. I put it on the desktop. See that part where you put the files is something that you have to know. It's like
You
when
know,
you
I put it under pictures. If that's more simple, I put it under my pictures.
automatically the system wants to save it where it goes in the pictures. Let me tell you
Yeah.
something. It's like when you ask me where I can find it, it's like when you ask your husband or your wife for the keys for the car, because I always ask, where are my keys? How do I know? How do I know that? I don't know where you put it. Well, exactly, it's the same thing here. I don't know where it's at because I don't know where you put it. So you have to know where you put things, even on that computer, because then you can find them. I can never find my keys, to be honest. I'm always looking for my keys. As a matter of fact, last Saturday, I had to take my car for service to that Toyota, and it was gonna take a couple of hours, and they go, we can get you an Uber to take you to a restaurant and you can eat. Like, oh, sounds like a good idea. So they took, they called an Uber for me. I went and had breakfast. When I came back, I lost my glasses, my reading glasses. Oh my God. And this is my old, my old pair. So I called the Uber guy. He never answered back. I text him and never answered back. I called the restaurant. They were not there. I lost my glasses. Where did I put them? I have no idea. I don't know if they were at the restaurant or at the Uber or I don't know. I just lost them completely. So
No.
that's happened. You lose stuff, but you have to make sure and I had it in my hand precisely. I go, I'm gonna keep it in my hand so I know that I know where it's at all times. But I lost them. So yeah, it's the same thing here. You have to know where you're saving and stuff, because otherwise, if you don't know, nobody else knows.
Okay, so I know that it's on the desktop.
All right.
But
So
when I click on that, it says only PowerPoint, but I don't see the picture.
and coffee breaks.
Coffee break.
When in doubt, coffee break.
Again, Mr. Vasquez, though, but before we go real quick, what is the secret again to stretching out my pictures or my like my slide number 1? I mean, I just keep getting the 4 pointy triangle thing, and I can't seem to drag. And
The way I do it, guys, to resize a picture. Good question. See these little circles around the picture? They're called handles. But look at it, if I grab this picture handle right here, exactly this on the
right.
on the one corner, this will resize the picture proportionally, meaning all the size will automatically.
Okay. I'm gonna try it one more time.
If I use that, it's fine. But if I do this one, I'm only gonna do the width. If I do this, it's only gonna do the height. But if I do any of this in the corners, I can do the whole thing. Look at it once. Okay, so let me undo it. All right, so let's take a 10-minute break and come back to that. Okay. In the
Got
meantime,
it,
Are you setting your timer?
yeah, I'm gonna put the little timer. Let me recording and show the steps again to install the picture. Okay, to set up the picture.
Thank you, Mr. Vasquez.
I'm gonna actually delete my picture and do it from the scratch. Okay. So let me just go do it really quick here. Solid color. Okay. All right. So here's the slide. It's blank. This is what I'm gonna do. First of all, I need to find the picture. Once I find the picture, look at if I right click right here and save this, guess what? This is a thumbnail. This is a small little picture. If I save this picture right here where I'm pointing right now, it's not gonna work. It's gonna be too small. Okay. So if I save it like this, by right clicking right here, it's not gonna work. I have to click on it to select it, and then it's gonna display over here on this side. Once it displays right here, it's displaying full size. So now at this point, I can right click on it and then save it. save image as, and then where am I gonna put it? I'm gonna put it on the desktop. So I click where it says desktop. That's all I need to do. I have to now click on save and that's it. Okay. No, I don't do nothing with the picture other than locating it. I mean, than saving it to the location that of my choice. In this case, the desktop. Once I do that, I'm gonna switch back to my PowerPoint, and then I'm ready now to set it up. So I'm gonna go to design, background, picture from file, and it gives me the option to choose the file. So I'm gonna click on, and then I'm gonna click on the desktop, and the picture is right here. If you save it on the desktop, it should show. If you have more than, see, I don't have that many items on the desktop, but if you have a lot of items, you might have to scroll up or down. Like if I'm like this, like, oh, I don't see it, it's not here. Well, if you scroll down, you might find it. See that? It depends on the stuff that you have on your desktop. If you have a lot of things, you won't see it until you scroll down and find it. All right, so once I find it, I click on it, and then I go open, and now it's showing right here. And all I have to do is click on insert. That's how we set it up.
Yeah, I redid it right now and it does the same thing. It comes out faded.
Okay, then find another picture, because maybe that one is too small. Try a different picture.
Okay.
Even if it's not the same that I'm showing, it doesn't matter as long as it's two people walking. Let me just show another one here that I can do here. Here's another one that I can use, two people walking on a trail. So I'm gonna save this one, put it on the desktop. When I go to the thing, I'm gonna set the other picture just to show you. Picture from file, choose file, and here it is. I'm gonna insert it, and there's a new picture. See, so it works. Any picture you can set as background. This one looks a little faded because it was a smaller picture, but the other one should look fine if you save it that way.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Vasquez. I'm gonna look for another picture.
I like this one. This one looks really nice.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so look at class. One thing while we're waiting for them to find the picture. I don't know who else needs to find their picture, but let's go to slide number 3. In the meantime, look at, because I'm reading that it says to do to add one more bullet here. So it's prevention first. We have never disturb a nest, inspect a new area for nest, wear appropriate clothing, and have insect spray. Okay. On the next one, on this one, it says to change one of those things. It says, okay, on the notes. Oh, I see. On the slide number 3, look at what we need to do on the slide number 3. Show the notes. I go to view. Notice right here it says notes, view, and then notes. It's this part right here. They want us to put this following. Look at, apply ice to control the swelling. Ice to control swelling, not the swelling, just swelling.
Where are you putting that?
Putting them in the notes. Okay. How do I got here? I went to view and then notes, and then it opens up this little part on the bottom for notes.
Where is view?
On the menu, look at the menu. You got home, insert, draw, the last one, help. Right before help is view.
Oh, view.
They want us to put this note, apply ice to control swelling.
I don't see notes.
It's the first option.
Oh, I did. I'm sorry, Mr. Vasquez.
No, this is okay. And then, so that was for number 3. Also for number 2, they want us to put something else on the notes. So this time I just click and the notes are already activated. So for notes on number 2, they want us to put wear long pants and long sleeve
On the bottom?
shirt. Yeah. Yeah, on the notes, not on the bottom, on the notes. The notes automatically, it's like another page. Okay. Shirt. When
Wear long pants.
hiking, working outside.
Mm.
Pardon me, one more time. You go to view the notes and then what do you do?
You go to notes and start typing the information I'm typing. So for slide number 3 is apply ice to control swelling, period. And for number 2 is wear long pants and long sleeve shirt when hiking or working outside, period. So, and this what I'm writing is on page 105 of the textbook. Okay?
Oh, okay, thank you. That's good.
We put it on the notes, page 105. It has the notes. It says on number 9, on the slide number 2, type wear long pants and long sleeve shirt when hiking or working outside in the notes pane. So this is the notes pane. And how do I got this? I went to view and then click on notes. So if I click again, they disappear. If I click right here, I'm activating the notes pane. Okay. So wear long pants and long sleeve shirt when hiking or working outside. For number 2, and for number 3 is apply ice to control swelling. Because we got 2, 3, and 4. For number
Can you
4,
repeat number 2 again?
yeah, number 2
On
is
the
wear
note?
long pants. If it's too small, let me make it a little bigger here.
Thank you.
I think here. There. Wear long pants and long sleeve shirt when hiking or working outside.
Mr. Vasquez, how do I get the yellow background? Like, where do I go to get the filler?
You go to background, on the design background, same place where you put the picture for 4. Yeah, the background colors, where it says solid color, I think it's a
Solid fill?
solid fill, yeah, and then select the, it was a gold 80%. All right, everybody has this one. Let me go to the next one.
Thank you.
Number 3 is apply ice to control swelling. And then on number 4, they want us to type something else here. This one, they want us to type, I am glad. Sorry, it's doing that.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry. Because I'm zooming, that's why. I'm glad I have. No, that's not on the notes. Never mind. I'm sorry, this is not on the notes. Never mind. This is not on the notes. So number
Okay.
4 doesn't have notes. So let's click on notes so they go away. No notes for number 4. Notes only for 2 and 3. No notes for 4, okay?
And 2 was wear long sleeve and pants.
When working when hiking or working outside.
That's it.
Number 3, apply ice to control swelling.
Swelling,
Oh.
Apply ice to control swelling. Lupita, you have your textbook, it's page 105.
Yes, already.
It's number 9 and number 12. And then
Because I want to be sure.
I can look at what we're gonna do for number 4, okay? Let me take out the notes. Sorry. Look at what they want us to do. They use an oval callout shape. There's the first row and callouts area. So I'm gonna go insert. I'm gonna go to shapes and callouts are way at the bottom here. Scroll down. The first one. It says that it's the first one. It says it's the first row and callouts area. So this one right here. The rectangular callout is that? No, they want the oval. No, this one. Oval callout, the third one on the first row. So look at what's gonna happen. I'm gonna click on it. There it is, see? So she's gonna be like saying something.
Yeah, thank God they're bees and not murder hornets.
So where do you get the oval auto basic shape?
No. You go to insert and it says,
Shapes.
Yeah, shapes.
then go way down to callouts and it's the third one.
Oh, okay.
Now, before we type anything, they want us to change the style. So look at, before I do anything, I'm gonna go to click on it. Make sure that you click on the shape right here. And they want us to use the style that we're looking for. It's kind of like that same yellowish like this right here. See this? I'm gonna click on it, look at what happens. That's the color. See, again, you click on it, you go to shapes, and then you go to styles, and we're looking for this style. It's a subtle effect gold ascent 4. Okay. Now we can make it a little bigger, so don't forget the easiest way to make it bigger is by grabbing one corner right here, look at, and then stretching it. I'm gonna see how it covers about that much. Like she's talking, that's where we're gonna type that text. I am glad. I have, and then insect repellent. Backpack. It should be exclamation point. Oh, but she's thinking, so there's no exclamation point. It has no period or anything. It's just like that. And it says shape inserted, text added, shape and formatted. They want us to format the text with the italics. So look at, I'm gonna go on the home tab and put italics. And that's how it looks. Looks like that. See that?
Can you repeat the steps, please?
For inserting this.
Yes,
So this is what I did. Look
how
at,
you enlarge that.
I went to insert. I went to shapes. Then I scroll all the way down to the callouts. See? It says callouts.
No, yeah, that part I got.
Okay, and it's the third one. Once I inserted, then I said click on it and then go shape right here. See it right here, the word shape.
Oh, yes.
Click on that, and then it has the styles, the shape styles. We're looking for this style right here. Saddle effect gold ascent 4. And then I just resize it once I change the style, resize it a little bit. And now so the words fit exactly the way it's on the slide. And it says, I am glad I have insect repellent in my backpack. And I think it's bold also. So it looks italics and bold looking. Bolded. Yeah, like that. It looks it looks better like that.
And how big is it?
I stretch it out enough. And remember when you're resizing things, don't forget to grab the little circles on the corners. I just went until I saw that it was gonna be big enough. So let me see if I click on.
Okay.
It's 2.70 and 1.39 height. Width I put 2.70. I don't know if it's 3. If I keep going, 290. Three is fine too. I think it's better the other way. I had it like that. See, it does cover the guy on the back, his back, like that, but right there. So 277, and you know, oh, maybe three. Oh, three is too much. So just stretch it out. So if you go too much, look at what happens. See how the text becomes like that, or too small, it doesn't fit. So I usually stretch it until I see, okay, it fits perfect. And I'm looking at how it is and it fits perfectly. So like that. Yeah, like that. That's how exactly the words fit perfectly there.
Your height was 1.34?
Let me see. Yeah, 1.48.
Oh, excuse me.
266 and 148. And I just eyeball it, you know, kind of like make it look like on the textbook, because I'm looking at the textbook picture. I'm trying to match it. That's how I ended up, you know, having it that way. And they want us to insert an illustration, meaning a graphic, but this time clip art of a little b, not a picture, a clip art. So this one we can go to insert picture from Bing Pictures. We're just looking for a B. And it's any of this, look at any of this clip art. If you want to see nothing but clip art, you click right here on the little funnel here, filter, and go clip art. And it's gonna be all this. Look at this one with the little eyes. This is the one from the movie, look at class. This is the one from the B movie. I can recognize it is.
What do you type?
I just put B. But
Just
I
B?
filtered, I only have clip art. So there's a bunch of, whichever you like, it's fine. The one on the textbooks, I don't even like it that much. It looks like it's ready to sting the girl on the arm. So something like this, but the other is looking our way. I think it's this one right here. Look at this, is it. This is the one the textbook has. Like this one too. This one looks even better. This is what the textbook has. This one right here. I like this one better. Yeah, it looks like, or any of this. I like this one. This one is cool too. So I'm gonna insert this one. Whichever you like is fine. Oh my God. So we need it transparent. Forgot about that. So it has to be transparent.
How do we do that?
Let me show you.
Pictures.
I have kept clicking on one. Sorry, let me insert big pictures. And I put B. And I said, it's better if we just use clip art. Any of this will do. This one will do, look at, but it has to be transparent. I think on the filter, we got transparency. So we click on clip art, and then we go back to the filter and click transparent. When they're transparent, class, the white background. So let me see. This one is transparent. Let's see this one works. Let me show you what transparent means. And I'm gonna grab a few so that way I'm gonna grab a couple. I'm gonna go insert. See, transparent. Notice that they don't have, look at transparent. They don't have a background. See that? They're like just you can see through them. That's the point. Okay. Make sure you specify also transparent on that.
So where do we go?
Oh, I see.
I like this one. That's a funny. And it already stung the little girl, that girl here. Not a little girl, that girl there. Because she has like a little mark right there.
So Mr. Vasquez, once we find the bee that we like, what do we do?
Make sure that before you find it on the search, you have to specify that you want it transparent. So let me show you. So when I did this, okay, I went to the little funnel right here. It's actually a filter. And notice that it says transparent. Transparent doesn't have the background. So because if I get this one, look at this one is nice and everything, but look at what's gonna happen. Oh, this one is transparent too, so this is fine too. But usually they're not transparent. They have the white background. When you have transparent, they don't have the white background. So that's the one we're looking for, okay? That's actually on her arm right here somewhere. Mhm. That says on slide number 4, insert the oval callout. We did that. And then we're gonna do a type what we just did. And the shape bold and italize this text, and then change the font size to 20. And it's already at 20. Let me check.
No way.
18. I want this to be size 20. And now I have to make this a little bigger. So yeah, they want the size of the font 20. Just notice that.
And you want it bold?
And bold and italics, both. So let me read to you what it says on 14. 14 says, type, I am glad I have insect repellent in my backpack. And the shape, inside the shape. And then bold and italize this text, and then change the font size to 20 points. To 20 points. So it was 18, so I went a little bit bigger, and it messed up the shape, so I have to resize the shape. Now my shape size is 3 and 1 point. Actually 3 and 2 would be fine. Look at, if I put 2 right here, it should be okay. Oh no, it automatically goes to 158. So 3 for the width and 1.58 for the height. I like it. It's really nice. You know, the way we're creating this line. And let me tell you something. This slide, if I wanted to, I can save it as a GIF. You know, as a GIF, and make it animated. That's what you see on Facebook. All these postings of people that make these things. You can make them with this program. They come out really nice too. I'll show you here. Download as images, see? So it downloads each one of the slides as images, the JPEG images, and then they can be uploaded to sites, like if you do something with a message or whatever, and it'll be like an individual picture.
What were the size ratios again?
You click on it and then you go to shape, and it's right here.
Oh, 3 and 1.58.
Yeah, the 1.5, it put itself. I didn't even put it. I think it did it automatically. Excuse me.
Thank you.
Okay, so everybody good with this part or no?
Mm-hmm.
I like this little slide, this PowerPoint slideshow. But we're not done with it. We show you something here. We'll go to transitions. Everybody done? So we'll go to transitions. And that's what we're gonna, they want us to apply the transition is apply the wind wind transition in the exciting category to all the slides. Change the duration to 2.50 seconds. So let's find out the wind on this is the exciting. They're not in alphabetical order. Here it is. Okay, the wind. And then I'm gonna change the duration to 250, and then apply to all.
Sorry, Mr. Vasquez, I got lost there.
You got what?
I got lost. Could you repeat that?
Yeah, we're just adding the transition. Transition is gonna be wind and
Okay.
duration 2.5, and then apply to all.
It's going to be wind.
And then 2.5 and apply to all. You see how it looks. So from the beginning. Okay, there it is. You know, one thing that we should do for the last one. This one for the little bit. If you already did the transition on all of them, wind transition 2.5 apply to all. Look at go to slide number 4, and this is what we should do. We should make that little bit fly. You know, make it fly and then land on her shoulder. That will make the slide a little better. How do we do that? We go to animations, and we can have the if we go down to the bottom. Let me see if it has it. I don't see it.
Fly in.
It has fly in.
Yeah, I see that, but no, I was looking for the one where you actually draw the path.
Oh,
I think this version has it. Fly out.
fly in.
Fly in is the only one that's the closest. But let me see. See, it flies in wherever it wants. It doesn't really fly in from where we want to look at. And I'm gonna click the mouse. It flies in from the bottom. I don't know if we can actually change that or not. Let's see if we can change it on animations, options. Oh, here it is, yeah, from the top. Or from the top right. Okay. So I did that. Let's see if it does it better. So it doesn't have a preview, so I have to go and play the show. I'm gonna play the current slide. I have to click the mouse. It's too fast, huh? You see that it just went too fast. All right, so let me show you what I did right now with that little bee making it fly. So if you click on the bee, you can go to animations, and it has different animations. One is the fly in. Then it has from the bottom, from different locations. So from the top, I use the top right.
Some reason I did it and everything's working except I have a number 1 there right next to the B.
That means that you have one animation.
Uh,
It doesn't have timing is the thing. I know it's just that whatever speed they have.
What do you do, Mr. Vasquez, after you click fly in?
So you click on the B first, and then you go to
Yes.
animations and locate the animation. The flying is the one with it.
And you put the options where you want it to fly in from?
Yeah, and then on the options, it has the different effect options. Where you want it to fly from.
But it's still there.
The top, you can try different ones to see which one you like best. But it flies really fast is what I noticed. Excuse me, it doesn't slow down. If I go from the top only, you have to play the slideshow. You can play just the current slide, meaning it's only gonna play down a little bit. And then you click the mouse to animate it. Oh, that's better. So that was a little better. So let me go back here. And click the mouse. There it is. See? So as part of the slide will have this animation.
I have the one too, Linda.
Yeah, the one means that you
Oh,
animate
it's
it.
gone now. Okay, I got it.
What does it mean?
Means you animated the number one animation on the slide. So you
Okay.
have more than one animation. If you were to animate something else, let's say I want to animate this thing. Don't do it, okay? I'm just want to show you to illustrate this thing. And I go animations. And I'm gonna go for this, I'm gonna do stretch. See, now I have a number 2. That means I have 2 animations in this slide. So I'm gonna play you the animation I just added. Here we go from current. And when I click, it's animation number 1. And I click again, animation number 2. See?
Thank you.
And more than one animation. And I
Okay, after I click in from top right or top bottom or whatever, then what do I do? Because I'm not able to activate it.
Does it have a number on it or no?
It has a number.
Number 1?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you have to go and play this slide. Remember, it doesn't play at
I go back to slideshow.
and then you play it. You can play just a slide where it says from current slide.
Oh, okay.
You can test your animation like I did here, like at 1 animation, and I put, excuse me, 2 animations. So that's my second one. So you can have more than 1 animation. That's what the number 1 stands for.
Oh, very nice.
Hi, Captain.
You should try to see if you can animate the second one, just to learn how to animate more than 1 item on the slide.
Oh, nice. Okay. The only problem is my first slide is a little rough.
It's okay. Go to slideshow and then go. You can play from the beginning if you want to, or you can just play the 4th slide. See, that's 1. I'm gonna press the space bar. Slide 2. Space bar. Slide 3. And here I have 2 animations. I have to play the space bar 2 more times. So 1 and then 2. Look at how cool, huh? See if you can do that. It'd be nice to add an animation to the call out. This is really nice when you're doing a presentation. You have this animated objects. It makes it really, really nice. It gives more emphasis to the to what you're trying to explain. Because if I'm explaining this is, remember, it's kind of like a presentation on prevention and all that. If I go, read the content here, and I go to the next one and read, treatment, call 911 if severe reaction, remove a stinger, control swelling, treat symptoms. And then I go to the next one, and I show just the animation here. That's a bee sting in it, and then I'm glad I have insect repellent in my backpack. And a little bit looks funny, but yeah. So here I added. Is that my computer or is somebody's computer doing that?
So for
Ms.
the,
Vasquez, how do I change, if I'm, let's say I'm in slide 3, but I want to change the slide to a different kind, how do I do that?
You mean different kind of slide or different layout?
Kind layout of the slide.
Yeah, so I just go to the home tab and click on layout.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna change it. Nobody changes it, please, because then they're gonna be messy. But if I go content with caption, look at what's gonna happen. Change layout. See? Notice how I changed my layout. It will mess it up because I already have certain layout on it. But yeah, you can change the layout at all times. So the
What
layout.
kind of layout was number 3?
Number 3, I think it was 2 and 3 were title and content, and we resize the title. Okay, I
Title and content.
resize the content too to give enough room for the picture.
Mr. Vasquez,
Yes.
on the animation for the insect repellent where she's talking, what was that? Was that appear? What did you click?
No, I
to-
use that. Let me show you. Let me go to animations here, and it will tell me. It's a stretch. I use a stretch, so it stretches out. So I like it because it gives it that effect. Look at. So if I click on this one, and then the message stretches out. See, stretch out.
But what did you hit to have the message stretch out?
I click on the message. Let me show you again. And then I animate it like I did with the bee. So I click on the message and then I went to animations. And
Right.
I stretch. And the number 2 came up, meaning that is my animation, second animation on this slide.
So I have number 2 there. If I want to change it from appear to stretch, will it, if I just click on stretch, would it change it?
So you already have a number 2?
Yeah.
No, because you're gonna add another animation. You're gonna have 2 animations on one. So look at what you're trying to tell me. I think if I go to basic zoom, let me see if you did that one. Now, when I play it, I don't know if it's gonna have the 2. So animation 1, animation 2. Oops, no, I don't know what it did. I think it changed it.
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna play it and see what happens.
It's better just to do 1, I think. Well, this one only allows 1 because the regular version, it allows as many as you want to on one object. So
What if we put 2 in? Is that okay?
yeah, yeah. But okay, this version that we're using online, it only allows for one item animated at a time. So you can choose whichever animation you like for like I chose the stretch. See, the other one was the zoom. So you got different ones, but I use the stretch. You can use a different one. Show you.
Oh, it worked.
It works or no?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it works really nice. Look at the spin is another one. So I changed it to a spin. Let me show you how it spins here. That one is. It will not fit this one. Yeah, I don't like it for this one. So you got different ones here. I like the stretch. You know, when I first saw it, when I played it, I like the way it just appeared from nowhere. The stretch out. So on the version, you can control a bunch of stuff. Here, it only gives you control for certain things. I just realized I did this one. Look at this one. If I go right here, it gives me move earlier. I don't know what that means. Oh yeah, the order. Look at it gives me the order. If I move later, see, it changes the numbers. The B becomes number 2 and the message becomes number 1. Look at, so you can change the order of the animation. So here the order is changed. Look at animation 1, animation 2. So you can actually change the order, okay? But I like the order we had, you know, first the B, then the message. Because we are assuming that the B is about ready to attack.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Any more questions? It's pretty good. I love that this one came out so nice. All the- we matched
Beautiful.
the textbook and actually we did it even better. Not to be bragging, but it looks really nice.
Mhm.
What is that? Is that my computer or sounds like a phone vibrating?
I think it's mine. I don't know why they do that.
Probably. Do we save it, Mr.
Yeah, so
Vasquez?
it's already saved, but we save it one more time if you need to.
Uh-huh.
Can
And
you show slide 3, Mr. Vasquez?
actually, yes.
Okay.
And this one we apply the round. Let's see, what's the one? We go to the style. We apply the what was it? This one I think it was no. No, it's this one. No, which one it was?
I think it was the very bottom one, the first one.
This one, okay. The reflective bevel.
On the very bottom, yeah.
Okay, where do I go for that?
You have your picture already?
Yeah.
You just go to transition. I mean, to click on picture.
Insert
Picture.
a picture.
And then on the picture styles is this one. The first column, the last one on the row.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, nice. This is nice. And of course, you know, people like to animate, you know, like the text too, and you know, it gets to a point that it's just too many animations. But let me just show you something here really quick. If I go onto animations here, I can animate the text. See, animated by let's say OB entrance or flying. Let's just do a flying. And options will be as an object or by paragraph. So here, look, you notice it's got the way the paragraph is gonna go. So let me just play you this. So if I go and click, so I'm gonna have never disturb a nest. You know, you can be going one by one as you go, see? So you can actually animate the paragraphs one line by line. Oops, what happened? Oh, okay. So there you have it. So there are many things you can do with a PowerPoint when you're ready to present it. And I'm sure you guys have been in different situations where you've been in a meeting or a workshop where they show animations like this and they show PowerPoints like that. So you can do that. So once I fly in, and then I went to by paragraph, so it has the numbers and it shows it that way. So I'm going to present that slide. So I'm ready to do one by one. Same thing with the other one. See, if I was presenting and I was going point by point, I could do this. I could use this. It'll be really nice. To have an animation that it goes point by point. So we're pretty much done for today. This is really nice. I don't know if you guys want to do this part that I did last, but to do the the thing is
No, not mine. It's not mine.
okay, so save it. Don't forget to save it. Enter, and then share it with me, please, because I'm some of this work we're saving it for a review that we have, and I'm putting it in a folder. It's cool. Don't forget my email is eabas59@outlook.com.
Teacher, I need to finish the slide 4. I send it when I finish, okay?
No, that's fine, that's fine. All right, so.
Mr. Vasquez, can you please check if you got my previous one? Because for some reason, it always goes to your junk mail.
You
I
know,
already sent this one too.
let me check. I have Jorge. Oh, today, Jorge, April, Paula. I do have it, and it's not in the junk mail.
Okay.
Linda, Veronica,
Mhm.
Linda. I have the Microsoft email in the sending, but it
Okay.
looks like it's legit. I don't know.
So, Mr. Vasquez, how do you present? How do you make a presentation without clicking the mouse?
Yeah, this one doesn't have that.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yes, you can do on the full version. Actually allows you to present and rehearse it and set it up. Set it up so it
Oh,
plays
okay.
automatically. You give the timing. Usually when I done that it plays automatically. Let's say you don't have control. It's just a presentation. You time it and with enough time for people to read the the content of the slide, and then you move to the next one. Usually 10
Oh,
to
okay.
15 seconds, and then you add the time that you want to talk about the slide. Because otherwise they all go really fast, and then you're done. 5 minutes, you're done with the presentation on a 1 hour workshop. Can you imagine that? So you have to time it. That's why it's better to control it. In advance,
Okay.
I'm presenting it. That's the whole point.
All right. Thank you.
Did you also get the basketball camp email?
Basketball camp. Let me see.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
you sent that last week.
Mr.
Yes.
Vasquez, will you see if you got my basketball camp?
Let's see. You just send it right now?
No, I sent it over the week. I sent it over the weekend.
Oh yeah, no, what it's common. Yeah, all about me. Common use for threads. No.
You didn't?
Oh yeah, basketball. I have the basketball. Yeah. You send it
Okay.
on today, Sunday. No, Sunday 2 p.m. it says here.
Oh, I see. I'm doing it right now. I'm going to send you also the B right now.
All right. Thank you very much, everybody. Good night. See you guys on Thursday.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank
Vasquez.
you, Mr.
Thank you
Vasquez.
so much.
Bye.
Thank you, Mr. Vasquez.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Thank you, Mr. Vasquez.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Mr. Vasquez.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you. Good night,
Please send the
everyone.
video.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.